name is Lois Cordes, and I'm here today to help you take the perfect photograph. Have you ever taken a photograph you believed was going to be incredible, only to find a water fountain shooting out of someone's head? We have all taken photographs like this at some time or another that just double us over with laughter. But I'm here today to tell you, you can take the perfect photograph by asking yourself 10 simple yet essential questions before you pick up your camera. The perfect photograph will embody the exhilaration and magnitude of the moment. And the focal point of your perfect photograph will embody the pure essence of its authenticity. Your first question is, what will this photograph embody? Your photograph should embody the exhilaration you feel at that moment and the magnitude of the moment. John Asp says, the photographic process is paralleled with human observation and entwined with the desire to remember. Your second question, what will be my focal point in this photograph? Your focal point is going to be the essence of its authenticity. It should be the point in the photograph where the eye naturally pauses. Nora Christie Puckett compares how Porter photographed landscapes up close and how Ketchum photographed flat surfaces up close. She also shared how Ketchum, rather than creating a clear visual path into his landscape, instead he had a tangle of confusing pathways and tight spaces that prevented us, the viewer, from entering in. Your third question, what other focal points could be present in this photograph? Any other focal points present must enrich the photograph and not distract. That's very important. In the article, Optimizing Photo Composition, it states, composition is the arrangement of visual elements in an image frame, which is an essential aspect in the creation of a vast variety of artistic work. Your fourth question, what entities, either stationary or mobile, could be present within this photograph? Any entity that would cause a distraction needs to be eliminated. John Schuler shares how other photographers like to load up their photograph with objects, people, and symbols in order to create a broad conceptual landscape that expresses a variety of meaning. He also states anyone who knows anything about composition will tell you you cannot just throw a bunch of stuff into a photograph, no matter how conceptually powerful, and expect people to figure it out. Your fifth question, is the camera and the camera's focal length close enough? Getting close to your focal point is what's going to enhance the magnitude of the moment and embody the exhilaration felt. John Kilgerman states, what then does photography do that makes it so effective in the concept of composition? And how is it to be utilized? He goes on to answer, looking through this aperture, one sees part of the world, not the whole world. It's from the photographer's point of view. Your sixth question, what is your lighting situation? Is natural light enough? Do you need artificial light? Lighting is extremely important for the luminosity and complexity of your photograph. Seventh question, is the camera level and stable? If your people look like this, it's not. You might need to use a tripod. Eighth question, what unique vantage points would enhance the photograph? Unique vantage points are what's going to intensify those focal points. Get above, get below, get behind, switch it up. Your ninth question, how would holding the camera horizontally, vertically, or diagonally change the dynamics of the photograph? Just changing the simple angle will change the entire essence of the photograph. Your 10th question, will the viewer's eye be able to travel through the photograph easily and come to rest naturally on the focal point? You need to ensure that their eye can move from right to left and will pause right on your focal point. Additionally, a statement in an article, With Photography as My Guide, shares with us the freedom felt when a photographer stops taking photographs for the sake of taking pictures and starts taking photographs, capturing uncertainties, fleeting moments, and relationships. It's at that point the photographer becomes a storyteller. And I realize you are not going to remember all 10 of these questions, but start practicing them one at a time. Before you know it, it'll become automatic. You'll be doing all of them. You'll be creating the perfect photograph that epitomizes the exhilaration and the magnitude present at the very moment you press the shutter. and the focal point of your perfect photograph will symbolize true meaning and genuineness. Thank you.